Hello all, my name is Krishnag and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are basically going to discuss about Chebyshev's inequality. I hope I pronounced it right. So let us consider a random variable x which belongs to a Gaussian distribution with some mean and standard deviation or variance. If I say consider variance, it will be sigma square. Then we know that based on the empirical formula, the 68% of your data points from your random variable x belongs to the first range of standard deviation, right? Similarly, 95% of your data points belonging to the random variable x belongs to the range of within the range of second standard deviation, and similarly 99.7% will of the data points belonging to x random variable, it will fall in the range of third standard deviation. Now let us consider, suppose I have my another random variable which is like y, and this does not follow Gaussian distribution. Okay, now if it does not follow Gaussian distribution, can we find out a way where we can basically say that what percentage of the data points belonging to y will be falling within the first range of standard deviation, right? So I mean range of first standard deviation. Similarly, can we find out this particular information? Now as we know that if my random variable belongs to a Gaussian distribution, I can say that. But if my random variable does not belong to a Gaussian distribution, then what should I do? So for that, we basically use something called as Chebyshev's inequality. Okay. Now this particular theorem basically says that if you want to find out the probability of a random variable falling within the range of first standard deviation will always be greater than or equal to 1 minus 1 by k square. Okay. Now this particular term k1 minus 1 by k square, I will just make a small change over here. Instead of writing just first standard deviation, I will just write this k value over here and plus k sigma over here. Okay. Now let us consider, suppose I consider my k is equal to 2. What is k over here? K is basically specifying for which range of standard deviation I have to find out this particular value, that is my percentage of data points. So when I say k is equal to 2, I will basically replace this as mu minus 2 sigma less than x less than mu plus 2 sigma will be greater than 1 minus 1 by 2 square. Okay, it should not be greater than or equal to, it will always be greater than 1 minus 1 by 2 square. So if I calculate this is nothing but 1 by 4, which is nothing but 3 by 4. 3 by 4 will be somewhere around 75%. So this basically specifies that if my random variable does not follow a Gaussian distribution, then 75% of the data points will be, more than 75% of the data points belonging to this y random variable will be falling within the range of second standard deviation. Pretty much simple. Similarly, I can use the same formula for third standard deviation. So my value will be equal to 1 minus 1 by 3 square, which is nothing but 1 by 1 by 9. This is somewhere around 8 by 9. Now if I have 8 by 9, this approximately will be greater than, somewhere around 9 nines are somewhere around more than 85%, I guess. But you can just calculate and try to find it out. So within the third standard deviation, more than 85% of the data points will be falling within the range of 3 standard deviation. Now this is what this Chebyshev's inequality basically says. Here, if my random variable does not belong to a Gaussian distribution, I am basically able to find out how much percentage of the data points will be falling within the range of various ranges of standard deviation. And this is what the formula specifies. Always remember this, 1 minus 1 divided by k square. Now this was all about this particular videos, guys. In my next video, now I am going to explain you about various terms like standard normal distribution, z-scores, p-values, different types of concepts we'll be trying to understand. So now in my next video, I'm going to explain you about a lot of terms like standard normal distribution, z-scores and many more. So I hope you like this particular video. Please do subscribe the channel if you have not already subscribed. I'll again come up with the next video. Thank you one and all.